Have you ever tracked your word counts for an entire project? And no, I don't mean tracking it just so you can see if you hit your daily word count goal. There is so much more valuable information you get from tracking than if you hit your daily goal. Welcome, my fellow wordsmiths. I'm Tim. I can't tell you how long I've been tracking. Practically part of my process from the beginning. And there's so much valuable information you get from tracking your word count. Information like that could help you plan for future novels. I'm gonna go over that and more in this week's daily series on tracking your word counts. You'll even be able to download a copy of my word count tracker from Excel for free. And yes, I do mean free, as in you don't have to give me your email. Warning, this could change in the future. Stay tuned to the end to find out how. For today's video, I'm going over what I mean by tracking your word counts and why to track. Like, subscribe, and the social media I'm just terrible at. Let's get started. So what do I mean by tracking your word counts? It's simple. At some point in the days you write down how many words you wrote.
It's that simple.
Writing down your total words for the day, down to how many words you wrote for each chapter, scene, and how long it took you. The more details you provide, the more data you have that can help you in the future. When I started, I tracked my total words and how long it took me. Now I do all that plus how many words I write for each scene, and it's super helpful. Okay, now that we know what I mean by tracking your word counts, let's tackle why you should track your word counts. The first valid reason I got to track my word counts came from Randy Ingermanson. You know, the snowflake guy. Now, you gotta know, this came before indie publishing was acceptable, so this is for TradPub. Randy's reasoning was, when a publisher buys your unwritten novel, you're put on deadline. It means you'll be given a date that you must turn your first draft into them. Let's give an example here. Let's say you're writing a 600-page fantasy novel, and your publisher gives you 6 months to write it. How many words do you need to write each day to meet this deadline? I know numbers aren't usually something authors like, but trust me, in this case, it's helpful. So let's do the math. Traditionally, 250 words on a typed page equals one printed page in a paperback. So we're going to use this as our base. If you take 600 pages times 250 words, you'll get 150,000 words. You have 6 months, which is roughly about 180 days, depending on what time of year you're doing this. So it's 150,000 words divided by 180, which will give you 833.333 repeating words per day. Now no, this assumes you don't miss any days. So we know how many words you have to write each day, but we're gonna throw a curveball in here. You only average about 400 words when you write. There is no way you can meet that 6 month deadline. But that's not a problem. You already know this, so you can inform your publisher that you cannot make that deadline and discuss a more appropriate deadline that you can meet. That was Randy's reasoning. And it's a very good reasoning. Let me translate this over to IndiePub. Instead of having a deadline for a publisher, you can use this in data to know how long it'll take you to write a certain length novel. You've made it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, why not smash that like button and subscribe? Don't forget, you can download my word count tracker for free. Click the link in the description down below. Watch the next episode in this video series by clicking the video over there. You know, the one over there on the other side. Way over there. Yeah, click that one. If it isn't out, learn why word sprints are stupid. And I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Bye.